Alright, here's what I just invented. I took the old wiper motor, cut it in half, cut the top off of it, stuck the shaft through it. This thing, the back of this had a little crooked piece of metal, that little piece that looks a little bit bigger than a piece of wire, that went into a like this little dam thing, and the vacuum would push it back and forth inside this chamber. I had an old 1/2-inch wrench. This was a no-name wrench, and at one point a bolt got stuck in it so hard I couldn't get it out. But I didn't throw it away. I just put it in my bag full of junk. So I just pulled it out. I notched the bolt so it would fit over that little crooked piece of metal, and then after I got it to fit on there kind of snug, I welded it, and I welded the bolt just to make sure it wouldn't come out. I have this old flexible spring thing that's like a socket wrench extension that's flexible. I use it sometimes to loosen bolts out, you know, like when I can't quite get to them and I can get around the corner and get the head of a socket onto something. I should be able to mount this thing back to the cab. It mounts through the cab right here. And then run this thing out my dash and then just work this by hand. Put me a little straight socket in the end of it and just work it like that, and that should be my windshield wiper. So that's the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the dash there and then see where this will come through, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, you better remember what we had going earlier, that big socket wrench thing. Well, that just didn't work. Actually what happened, I had tried welding that myself, and I'm not that good a welder, and when I went to work it, the socket part broke off. So I took this up to Stan. This is an old dwell meter screwdriver. I had him weld the dwell meter screwdriver right in the back of the shaft. This is the part that works the wiper. I'm going to put this back together like I had it a while ago, and oil it up good so it's nice and slippery, and mount it back in the car, and that should do the trick. I got a hole cut in my dash, so I'm actually going to stick this through the dash, assemble it through the old vent hole, put it back into place, and should be pretty sweet. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it done. Okay, I've got it made. Here's the shaft, and I can turn this screwdriver handle and make it go back and forth. Here is the old Ford truck arm. You can see this blade is huge back, you know, like if I put that on there, it hangs over the windshield like way. So what I need is I need a little short blade that's probably about 10 inches or so. I don't know if I can get that from the parts store or not. I'm pretty sure I don't have one that small. Yeah, I need a little blade. So I guess I am going to have to go in search of a blade, but this will work as far as making the wiper go. Once it's on there, it'll be like this, you know. Just turn it. Yeah, like that, just like that. Look at that. That's beautiful. So all I gotta do is find me a tiny little blade. You ready to go for a ride, Zachy? We're gonna go for a ride in the convertible, go to the parts store, get a wiper blade. You ready, buddy? Ooh, he's so focused. Okay, I got my windshield wiper. Well, I almost finished. I had to run to the parts store to get this little short blade. And the problem with it is that this old arm is wicked flimsy, and it should have a spring in here that holds it to the windshield, and the spring's gone. It's quite old. But the way it works, I've got that you know, wrench screwdriver thing in here, and I just turn it like that and make it work. That's good enough for a sticker. I do have to get this arm straightened out. I've got some old wipers up there, and I was thinking about using the body of one of those to maybe, I don't know, somehow drill a hole in it and put it here, and where the end of it would press down on that. But I may just wind up buying a new arm. I know I got a catalog in the house that sells old truck parts, and it might be easier to find a new arm for it than it would be to figure that out. But anyway, that's something I'll sort out another day. It's been a fun day working in the hot rod shop. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Okay, one more addition to that last video. I came in and looked at this catalog that's been laying around here. What is this? Obsolete Classic Auto Parts. And they've got a new original equipment style wiper arm for $9.95 and a new original style wiper blade for $3.95. That's like less than $15, and I don't have to rebuild anything, so heck, I'm gonna go with that. Sometimes it pays to look and see what's available. Might amaze you. Y'all have a nice day.